it's been a roller coaster of getting our hopes up and then, being let down. So we are hopeful that they are really going to look into this for us this time.
For 4 years, they've been working to get justice for their son. We first introduced you to the parents of Andy Kautz last month in our investigation to what led to their son's death. The Sanilac County Sheriff's Office says Andy drove drunk and crashed his own truck in January 2017. But we shared with you the evidence his family has that they believe shows others are responsible for his death. New tonight, our Ann Pierret explains the state is now looking into what happened.
Andy's parents tell me they wrote to the Attorney General's office in 2018 asking for a second set of eyes on their son's case, but haven't heard back. So I reached out to the new administration after our story aired the first week of January to see if they were aware of the case. Dana Nessel's office tells me they weren't, but will now take a look.
This is not a case of, well, we're just not happy with the outcome of the investigation. In our mind, there really was not a proper investigation from law enforcement, that we pay taxes for.
Connie and Marcus lost their son, Andy Kautz, 4 years ago on January 7th, 2017. Kautz was badly hurt after his pickup truck crashed following a night of partying on New Year's Eve in Sanilac County. The sheriff's office says Andy was driving drunk and rolled his truck multiple times, but his family's remained suspicious, says stories weren't adding up. No one called 911. No accident reconstruction happened on the scene, and the police witnesses were allegedly drunk at the time, too. The Frees have pled with both the sheriff's and prosecutor's office for 4 years now to take a look at the evidence they found, but say they continue to get the runaround. The family hired a retired MSP accident reconstructionist and private detectives, and their work called the county's conclusions into question. They say they have proof that Andy was the passenger in his truck that night, but also that someone else hit the truck, causing the crash.
So I think going back to the same law enforcement and say, hey, take a look at this again. We're already suspicious of some cover-up, concealment, whether it stemmed from just a botched job in the beginning and they dug themselves in deeper and deeper, or there really is some corruption, which there's certainly some signs of that. We want that to be investigated.
The Frees tell me after my story aired last month, countless people connected with them, sharing that they had a similar experience in Sanilac County. So they're hopeful that the AG's attention to this case will help other families too. I'm Ann Pierret, ABC 12 News.
We did reach out to the Sanilac County prosecutor for comment, and so far we have not heard back.